ocean that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hi, Michael Ann here from Michael Ann Spoiled Mama on YouTube. I do live streams on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I do the occasional pop-up live. I cover a wide variety of topics, from live action roleplay to cooking to essential oils, travel, family, and most recently, cruising. I had the honor, through the generosity of a friend, to be able to be a part of the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise aboard the Carnival Horizon. Myself and about 45 other people, representing about 27 other channels and supporters, to be on the inaugural cruise. And we were able to accompany our first recipient, Kenny, or as we know him, Boardman, aka Kenneth Oakes, on this incredible experience of a lifetime. We were also able to meet up with about 4 or 5 other supporters and channels pre-cruise at a meetup. You can only imagine how excited Kenny was boarding that ship on the first day, or the first seeing the ocean, or so many other first, sampling new foods. It was a first for me too. I've seen the ocean many times, but it was my first time aboard a cruise ship. And I know how excited I was. Since the inaugural cruise, there have been 2 other couples that have been recipients of a group cruise in March of 2023. Looking to the future, I am excited to see there are many more cruises coming up with potential for more recipients to receive a cruise. In April of this year, 2023, I had the honor of being voted onto the board of Helping Hands for Cruising as the first Canadian member. I'm so excited for the possibilities this opens up. But we can't do it without the support of you or others. Please donate if you can. Share us out among the communities. We want to be able to have recipients worldwide go on cruises of a lifetime. We appreciate any support we can get, helping us grow, so that we can make it a dream a reality for so many others. Check our website, Helping Hands 4 cruising.org. Subscribe to Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel if you haven't already. Join us on August 25th and 26th for our cruise-a-thon. And if you're seeing this in the future, watch for other cruise-a-thons and activities. We appreciate you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.
G'day folks, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. First of all, g'day to the Down Under cruisers, and second of all, g'day to Denise. How you doing? I hope it's an easy shift for you. I hope everything's working well and it's going like clockwork. Tick tock. You've got exactly, let me see, you've got exactly 52 days to a cruise. Some interesting stuff has happened today. For those that are watching me and have heard me go on with a couple of things, I was at my doctor's today, and well, suffice it to say, I've had some good news, a reduction in some of my drugs, because my blood pressure's dropped. And the reason why my blood pressure's dropped is because my body weight is going down. I originally started this whole process of weighing 100 kilos. I jumped on the scale at the doctor's surgery today. I was 92 kilos. So I've lost 8 kilos roughly in the space of about 2.5 months, which, you know what, at the end of the day, if I can get to 75 kilos, I'll be a extremely happy man. I'm currently sitting on 92, which is a bucket load. But anyway, it has been a rather auspicious day today. Along with that, we've got a couple of other bits and pieces going on. The Australian side, things are moving right along. We have the business name changed. So Helping Hands for Cruising Australia is now up and running. And all that needs to happen is we need to get a couple of things sorted. We need to get a application to the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profit Commission, the ACNC. We have to get an application up to them, and as soon as we get our application up to them, hopefully they'll pass it, and then we'll be a fully fledged, down-to-earth, honest-to-God charity. Right now we're it in name only, so we have a 501c3 in the US, but we need to bring that down under, and so we're busy heading in that direction. I think a couple of things that were rather important for us was getting Australia only recipients for Australia, not worldwide, which is awesome because there's nowhere known that Australia can actually manage a worldwide affair. We need to be providing benefits to Australians, is really what the ruling says. So that's us in the meantime. Other things that are going on for those of you across the pond, we've got our ABC's cruise happening in 52 days, as I said before. Denise is getting really excited. Bruce is getting really excited. Jen, not so much because she's not going. She was going to go, but work commitments have pulled that to a grinding halt. So we're looking at other ways of getting people on board cruise ships. Also, the board currently is working feverishly to get everything up in place so that we can get our Heroes cruise up and running. So if everything pans out for the Australian side, we hope to have a recipient for the Australian side. If everything pans out if it doesn't pan out, we'll be then looking at other cruises that will be done down under, along with other people to assist. And we will then start to build up the Australian board for HH4C. But currently what we're looking at is getting everything organised, getting everything in place so that we can bring people on board for the R&R. R&R, That's dead and buried. It's done. We finished with it. Why am I bringing up R? Oh, excuse me. Why am I bringing up R&R? The back of my brain. We'll be looking at bringing up the Ducks cruise, getting more people on board the Ducks cruise. Next major cruise we've got in the US after the ABCs is the 2028 Heroes cruise. We're still waiting on a ship. We're still waiting on an itinerary. We know we want to sail out of Port Canaveral. We're just interested in which Caribbean we want to be dealing with, and we think it's going to be the Southeastern Caribbean or whatever it is. I don't know. We want to take in places like Tortola and all those sort of places. So we're looking forward to exciting stuff going on. A couple of other things that are in play right now. The website is slowly being updated. There are some exciting ideas that we're looking at to raise funds. Again, I'm going to ask the question, please, if you know of people who, number one, could benefit from the cruise, please put together a nomination. If you know of somebody who can host a cruise, as in a channel that would be prepared to host a cruise, please put up their nomination. Also, if you just want to help one way or another, you don't necessarily have to be a board member to help. You can just get involved. We're looking at setting up a membership program where people can become members, and there'll be some benefits. I will go into more details as we release them, but the membership idea is there so that we can get people on board that can assist. They will get some benefits by doing the assistance. Not only are they assisting financially, but they're also assisting with their boots on the ground. Right now, just to give you a bit of a heads up, for us to get anybody on board a US cruise right now costs us in the vicinity of about $5,000. By the time we look at the cruise, the accommodation, the flights to get them down, and the food in between, for an all expense paid cruise, it's about $5,000. And the issue is that some of the people that we're actually bringing on board need assistance. So whenever we put people on board, we're looking at the possibility of it being not just the recipient, but it's the recipient and a partner, a carer, whatever. So for example, in the 5 cruises that we did, Kenny was able to go by himself, Roxanne was able to go by herself, and Dan the man was able to go by himself. Scott and Amber went as a pair, and James and Cindy went as a pair. Now, when we look at Gabby needs assistance, so Gabby's going with Mum and Dad. So at the end of the day, we've got to feed them. We've got to take care of them. We've got to house them. And with all of that in mind, we then have to get the relevant funds in place so that we can get them on board the cruise. So having said that, folks, it takes money. So membership will be a way that we can actually draw some funds. And it's not going to be exorbitant stuff. We're not going to ask you for $100. Although if you wanted to give $100, you could. It's more like $25 a day. No, $25 a month or a week or whatever makes a difference. I understand it makes a difference, but like $25 will be the starting point. We'll go up from there and give people more and more benefit. So at the end of the day, do what is necessary. Assist us. You'll be on different tiers, and I can tell you there is nothing more exciting than getting on board a cruise and giving that recipient the cruise of a lifetime. For example, Ilana went, and I think it was Belize, when we were in Belize. Ilana went snorkeling with Dan, and we had something on for Roatan, but then at Grand Cayman, Dan again went and did something as well. So like there was an opportunity for people to get together with Dan and go snorkeling with him, and we shared him round the board. Absolutely amazing. He had a good time. He enjoyed the cruise, and I know for a fact he's looking at trying to set up for the Heroes cruise if he can. I mean, if that happens, yay! Seriously. So, folks, I'm appreciative of all the assistance you can give, but don't be afraid. I mean, I look at Denise, and Denise works freaking hard. Denise in the background is doing things on the advisory board. And by the way, for those that are listening in the background, the advisory board will be meeting this weekend. The time will be, for those across the pond, it will be 5 p.m. Eastern. So that gives you guys an opportunity to have daylight. And it'll be, so that's Saturday. That makes it 9 a.m. on Sunday morning for us. And then we've got a commitment after that. So it is imperative that we get all of you members of the advisory board on board. Come in, have a listen, put your 2 cents worth in, see what's going on, and then we can go from there. All right, do I have anything more to say? Well, we're certainly looking forward to the ABCs. We're certainly looking forward to the Great Barrier Reef. And more importantly, we're looking forward to the Heroes cruise. As I said, we don't have the ship or the itinerary just yet. However, for those of you that are in the background, folks, please, we're looking for first responders, and we're looking for vets, Gold Star families, people who've been injured vets, and or their carers. We're looking to get as many of those on board the cruise as we can. So we're looking initially to get 10 people on a cruise. That means that we need to sell in excess of 200 cabins. I'm saying to you folks, get on board, come and join us, join the cruise. Right now you can put down a $50 holding deposit, and that $50 holding deposit will give you a slot. So the minute we get the itinerary and the ship, Bruce will then contact you, Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. He will then contact you and finalize your cabin, and then we can get everything rocking and rolling. We want you on board, so come and join us. Sort of things that we're looking at is I asked Bruce if he'd be prepared to do Revelry at 5 a.m. He said he'd love to do that, only he wanted me to stand security guard when you guys all shoot him. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Don't worry. We certainly want to change things, and we want to make things awesome. But having said that, we're going to have an absolute blast. The recipients will have an absolute blast. And we will commemorate those fallen and those who've given whatever for their country and to put us where we are in terms of safety and so forth. So we appreciate them, and we appreciate everything that gets done. I'm even talking about firefighters who were involved in the 9/11 issue. And in actual fact, any firefighter or first responder that gets involved in any way. Now, for example, and he's actually not able to be a recipient, Jimmy from the East Tourist, let me tell you, that guy has fought cancer and back. Jimmy has cruised, therefore he is not eligible to be a recipient. Besides, if Jimmy wanted to, he could cruise. I believe he's got something in the works. At any rate, we are talking about people who, for one reason or another, are incapable of getting on board a cruise ship. We want them on board. Now, there is information in the description below as to how you can donate, where you can donate, but at the end of the day, folks, all your generosity is greatly appreciated. So, just for your info, Denise, some of the funds that you've donated in the past have gone towards getting the Australian side up and running, involved in the business name change and so forth. So there you go. Thank you very much. Feel proud, and we're excited for everything that you do. All right, folks, please do get involved with the website. Check it out. Have a look. Make sure that you can get all your info there, number one. Number two, please check out the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel. We've now gone to TikTok as well. So if you're a TikToker, get yourself involved with HH4C on TikTok. Facebook, there's a couple of spaces on Facebook. We want as many people involved. We want as many people talking, communicating, and sending us feedback, because at the end of the day, I would love this segment, the Chatting with Shaun, to be an opportunity for you folk to absolutely ask any question you want to ask, so that you can, in fact, learn more about the organisation and help us out, or get somebody on board a cruise. That's primarily it. Other than that, folks, I don't have a lot more to say, other than we appreciate those who have donated. We appreciate those who have donated time to assist. And we appreciate those who are headed in the donation space. So, by the way, if you do donate and your company does donation matching, just get them in touch with Benevity. Benevity are assisting us in that vein. Your organisation should be attached with Benevity, and you can pick whatever association you want to choose. I'm going to say to you, pick us. We've got a lot of good things in place. We want to put 10,000 people on board cruise ships, so let's get that happening. And if you've got any questions for me personally, the email address is shaun.president@helpinghandsforcruising.org. Far away. Happy to answer them whenever there's an opportunity. Now, I know that there are two of you in the chat with another two floating in and out. The two that are floating in and out, say g'day. Give us a heads up. Say g'day. As I was saying, folks, check out the description below. That'll give you a whole heap of info about what we're supporting, the GoFundMe, where to put in, where to donate, all that sort of stuff. By the way, you can even use the QR codes. The one on that shoulder goes to a PayPal account. The one on that shoulder there goes to a Zephy account. Either way, we're going to get funds. The USD goes into the standard USD account. So we're busy trying to sort things out so we can get updates happening. And yep, we're headed in the right direction, we hope. With that in mind, guys, I'm having a sip. And we want to welcome Gabby on board the ABC's cruise. She's only got 52 days to go. Please go check out the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel. I know Michael Ann did an amazing video on board there. Check it out. Somebody else I know, you're not looking at him, did a video on Cagney's on the Norwegian Encore. It was an absolutely adorable evening. The meal was great. Folks, check it out. check out the info, comment, like, get your friends to comment and like, get them subscribe to the channel, get them doing exactly what you're doing right now, which is enjoying the videos. Make your comments, and then please spread the word around, because at the end of the day, it's $5,000 to put a person on a cruise. It's at the end of the day, it's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money, because I can't pull $5,000 out of my back pocket. But I know that we as a team can work together. So I'm asking you, let's work together, let's get everything in place, and let's get young people on board cruise ships. With that in mind, folks, I'm going to wish you all a fantastic evening. It is close to 8:30 down under. I'm going to wish you all a fantastic evening. Tomorrow, where are we? Well, we didn't know where we were last week, so I want to see how many of you can pick the location. Where are we? And you will you'll be pleasantly surprised. It is somewhere down under. It'll be on the Down Under Cruiser show, and let's see what happens. And then Friday night we're back again at 10 p.m. Eastern or Australian time, 2 p.m. on Saturday either. Talk soon, folks. Have a great day, and we'll catch up with you later. Where is it? There we go. Catch up with you later. Oh, come on. Thank you. Have a good day.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands to cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruiser Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and
ride,
Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find
rest
joy
of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all joined ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments we will
We got two
share.
brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With compassion
Dewey
spread.
and Captain
Hand in
Billy.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving. Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so bright.
Believe everything you hear when they say you eat. Food here.
Holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs
joy in every kind.
every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great. Well,
way
thank you for
find
letting me
one.
interview you.